Hey everybody, Superfluous Jay here with another Factorio for Beginners, and we're starting out in a spot that you might not have expected to be a start in, and that is the uranium processing here. These boxes filled up because they were regular wood boxes. I just upgraded them to steel boxes so that they've got like 3 times the inventory, but I've also added 3 more just to make sure that this never backs up, because if this backs up we're going to run out of nuclear fuel eventually, and then everything will be sad. That's eventually going to get fixed when we get Coverex processing up and running. I'm going to kick it into the tree right now. I'm researching the last thing that we can research without having to talk about it. So let me throw Coverex enrichment in there because we're going to want to talk about that eventually. But currently what we want to talk about is something a little bit more mundane, and that is going into manual mode to back our train up, which is never a good idea, but we're going to do it anyway. And we're gonna look at this intersection here that I made last episode. First of all, sorry. I confused myself watching me build this thing, and I don't like anything about it. So I'm going to back up my train a little bit farther, and I'm going to have my bots get rid of this whole thing, power poles and all, and we're going to start over from scratch. Trees and all, power poles, everything, because this is ugly and I don't like it. What we want to do is we want to standardize our trains. We want things to look exactly the same everywhere, and by exactly the same, what I mean is we want them to be 2-lane everywhere, and then whenever there's an exception, we want that to go from a very simple setup into the harder setup, so that it's obvious what's going to happen when we do it. This intersection was not obvious at all. It was ugly. It was bad. Let me get that. Let me just pick up these last couple things that the bots haven't gotten yet. Okay, there we go. So what we want to do here is we want to make a 3-way intersection here that has 2 lanes both ways, and then we'll just merge those 2 lanes into one here. That noise, by the way, of the light coming on in my head, the night light, that always makes me think of getting attacked. I think that I'm getting a warning that something's blowing up. Okay, so there's one line, right? And what we want to do is we want to set up, going the other way, another line like that. Then this guy, we want him to continue on this way, just like this is a regular 3-way intersection. Like the trains can go any way they want. Now, they can't quite go any way they want because we need to have a line coming off this way, and I totally screwed that up. There we go. And we're going to want also a line able to go this way, like that. So now all directions are possible. We can head up on our train this way and go this way. We can go up this way. Coming back, we can come down this way, or we can go north. Now, once we get out of the woods up here, then we're going to want to turn this into a 2-way intersection. And delete that. That way this is a lot cleaner looking. Then we can concentrate on oh, the other thing we wanted to be able to do is go straight. Oops. There we go. So then we can concentrate on our signals and make our signals look good, and they always come out on the inside. And I'm gonna sort of standardize the way I do this. We're gonna have a chain coming into here, and I'm putting it here so that it matches up with the regular signal coming out. Oh, look at that! Trains are able to go already. Then we're gonna have a chain signal coming in here, matched up with the regular signal going out. Then we're gonna have a chain signal here, here, and here, because we want a chain signal to stop people from coming this way. And then we're going to want chain signals here and here, and then one of these two. Sadly, I can't make it nice and even, but oh well. Then we're going to want another chain signal here, another chain signal here. Lots of chain signals in these intersections. And then a chain signal here to go along with the regular signal. Actually, this is going to be another chain. Normally this would be a regular signal, but we're going to deal with this here. And what we want to do is chain into here and chain coming this way, but a regular signal going out. Okay. Then we're going to want to chain. Actually, this is fine. We can't get signals inside here, so we're not going to worry about it. So now, train coming in is going to say, if I can go left, I can go this way. If I can go right, I can go this way. Train coming in this way is going to want to go either left or right. And a train coming in from up here is going to either go this way or down. And that works. Everybody should be happy from now on. That's a much nicer looking intersection. Then we can say, let's go to our copper station. This is going to be quite a quite a path he's running here. But we are ready to now talk about what I wanted to actually talk about in the thing. These are very important things, but it's not what I wanted to talk about. What I want to talk about is my copper station, because between episodes, I came down here and populated this entire area. All the things are in, the belts are in, the power poles are in, all the inserters are in, but we don't yet have all the miners. So I picked up, I think, 200 miners and a bunch more power poles. And as soon as we get all these things in, we're going to have power connection here. We're actually not going to, though, because I didn't ever bridge this gap. And I hate to do it with a pole like this, but I'm just going to put that there, and we're going to start mining. Now, as soon as we start mining, we're going to start creating a lot of pollution. So I need to know if that's going to be a big deal. And I know it's going to be a big deal because pollution's always a big deal with biters and everything. But I brought a radar down here. We'll just plop it right here in the bottom corner, so we can kind of see out here, and it's going to start scanning this area. I'm concerned about this spider nest. I'm concerned about this spider nest. I'm concerned that we don't see what's in this corner, but we will eventually. In the meantime, I brought a bunch of laser turrets. We're just going to space these around so that we can protect our investment here. Not too concerned about tactical placement at the moment. This is just to make sure that we don't have any problems. This is merely to make sure that if any biters come down here wanting to cause problems, we're going to cause problems for them first. Okay, and my bots seem pretty happy. Let me walk through the center of this area here a couple times. Make sure nobody comes out to place anything, and then we will consider it done. Oh, look at all these things they want to place. And these guys don't have power. Now, some of the edges I didn't take care of very well on the base, or on the mining here, so I'm going to have to pay attention to that too. And manually place some power poles just to get things going. And if I run down here, we should be good. Yes, we are. Okay, and we've got all of our things going. Got all of our conveyor belts running. We've got ore coming out big time, going up to the station here and loading up, which is awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. I am going to go up here and grab my station here. I'll just grab this much of it. We're going to put it down here. I'm actually going to walk it up here a little bit. Right there, and we don't need those things. This isn't called Iron Mine 1. This is going to be called Copper Mine 1. This is my personal station. This is so I can get this guy out of the way. I'm not out of stuff, so let's go. I don't need pick copper anymore, because whenever we come down here, we're going to be going to Copper Mine 1. And we want the condition to always be a circuit condition. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but you pick the circuit condition. The reason I picked the circuit condition here is because this is always false, so it's always going to wait. There's no never wait. The never wait actually is always going to be a condition that makes the car just give up and continue on. Let's make sure he's moving now. He is. So he's going to go around here to do a quick loop around, and he's coming back to me. So that's fine. Yeah, so never wait is, we want always wait, and there is no always wait, so the circuit condition is always false to start with, because there's no circuit attached to it, so he'll wait forever if you do that. That's why I picked that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a train. This is our copper train. And he's going to be a lot like the iron train. He's gonna come down here. He's gonna load up on plates, and then he's gonna head back to the station and drop them off. The station I haven't made yet. So we've got him. I need some fuel in him, so we can. Oh, I'm too far away from my train here. There we go. So let's take these 10 fuel here and just put him in him. And he's already set. He's already full, so let's go ahead and drive him. We're going to drive him manually because we don't have a station yet to put him in. But we're going to drive him up here north, and we're just going to make sure we don't screw anything up. I'm making sure there's no other trains here. And you know what I just realized? I'm dumb. We did make a copper station up here. I think I screwed up, though. I think I may have copied... When I copied this station, I think... Drop copper. No, it's called drop copper. Okay, that's fine. Somebody must have used that for a turnaround. I saw a train driving around it, and I didn't like that. But anyway, so we're going to add a station. We're going to say drop copper, and we're going to add a wait condition of empty cargo. Now he can say go to that. Then we're going to add a station pick copper. And we're going to add a wait condition of full cargo. And that's it. Now, he's obviously not going to be unloading here because he doesn't have anything. But we are going to want to do a stack inserter. And I want to do a stack filter inserter. This is another optimization that you can do on your train lines to make things run better. This doesn't make it run faster or anything. This just makes it so that you don't ever screw up. What I want to do here is on this filter inserter, I'm actually going to filter for copper plates. I'm going to right click. I'm just holding down shift, right click, left click to paste that on everybody. This is just your standard copy paste. And the reason I'm doing this is if another train ever happens to come into the station for whatever reason, like I screw up routing or something, and it comes in here with iron plates or something, that can totally ruin my day. Because it's going to just put the iron plates in these boxes. It's going to then put them on my lines, and then I'm going to get iron plates down in my factory where I expect copper plates, and nobody wants that ever. It's horrible. So let's go ahead and copy this and paste it here so that the bots set up our filter inserters. Then we want to do we want to get everything out of here as fast as possible. So we're going to do stack filter inserters. And you know what? Why do we have bots if we can't use them? I'm sorry, I said stack filter inserters, but I just mean stack inserters. That unloads these guys nicely. And I'm gonna look at our iron unloading station. I don't mind it. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's go ahead and copy that. We'll just do this part because I don't wanna mess up the upgrade the arms to, or the inserters to other inserters. And we're going to do this, and then we'll do this here. There we go, and there we go. And notice the train came to this station because this one was the closer one. He could have gone this way, but this is a slightly longer path, so he decided to go to this one instead. So we've got our. Why aren't? Oh, I used regular filter inserters instead of. I meant to use stack inserters, and I used regular filter inserters. That's pretty funny. There we go. Okay, let me make sure the train's not coming before I step across the track. Let's go ahead and do these as well. And then there's my station. I'm not going to worry about optimizing it quite yet, but one optimization I could make is I could probably run 4 lines out of here, but I'm only going to run the 2 for now. So let's go ahead and switch over to our red belts. I'm only going to concentrate on the one that's being used. I'm glad I didn't walk across that track. You will die if you step in front of a train. Just FYI. It is absolutely assured that stepping in front of a train will kill you. Yeah, I'm going to run it like this, and we'll see how these run as far as amount of stuff. So what we want to do here is we want to run these into the main line, but we want to prioritize this still. We want to make sure that we're using the copper from that we're getting up here before we use up any copper from anywhere else, because we want to make sure that that we're using up these mines here. We want to get rid of this stuff. Let's see. All of these are running. This guy's done. These guys are done. Let's see. These guys are done. It's annoying that some of these guys are backed up. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, see, these guys here are backed up, and they shouldn't be. Is there a way to? I guess we could do this. That'll at least start to get these things moving. Oh, that's a fish filter. I put a fish filter there. Let's go ahead and turn that fish filter off. There we go. Now anything that's excess will go this way, and then that way these guys will have a chance to move it a little bit. So there's that. Okay, moving on. We've got, like I said, we want to run these lines into these lines and prioritize these ones first. So before we do anything, we're going to go back to this because we got red lines. And now this one red line is equal to both of these yellow lines. Remember that. So what I can do here is I can merge these guys together and turn them into a red line. And I think I'm going to bring him up here and bring him down this way. And then prioritize, actually no, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this and this to merge those onto those, and then I'm going to turn this into the red line. So the red line's going to come in here. I'm going to go right here. And then this one is also going to go down there. Oops. Are these even necessary anymore? They are not. At least I assume. No, they are not. Yeah, these still have power. Oh no, the entire base is out of power because of these power poles. These little dinky wooden power poles were shouldering the entire load for the base, which seems like a great idea. There we go. Now does the base have power? The base has power. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, I've been playing a game called Shapes with a Z at the end of it. Shapes.io. It's sort of a Factorio light sort of game, and it's very fun. I really enjoy it. I recommend it to whoever wants to give it a try. But one very important thing to think about while you're playing it, it's going to screw up your ability to. There we go. There we go. Now these guys are going to be preferred as long as they can be used. Then I want these to be red, and then I want this one to be red. And I think that's good enough for now. Maybe this one too. Eventually these are all going to be red because copper's a huge draw. But that's good. Now these ones are going first. If these ones ever run out, then the other ones will pick up, which is exactly what I want to happen. But now, copper's not the problem. Copper was the problem up until I started to fix it. The problem really is steel. If you recall, I'm making steel up here using iron ore that is really supposed to just be this little dinky iron ore train. So I'm running this line of steel processing here, and it's really not cutting it. I shouldn't be doing it. We've got this full line of copper ore coming in. It's turning into steel plates. They're trickling out the bottom, and really what we should be doing here is doing steel somewhere else. That somewhere else is going to be a patch of iron, and I've kind of got my eye on this patch right here. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up a mining operation exactly like the one I have down here. Yeah, see, look at this. These guys are going to start attacking. So we'll probably have to do an attacking episode in the future. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to queue up a bunch of stuff. I'm going to queue up the personal laser defense, my own personal favorite laser defense, Shield Mark II, which I might not end up using, and Personal Battery Mark II. And these will help me fight the bad guys. These will most assuredly help. As soon as we get Covrex enrichment done, and actually, you know what? If I could hit the right button, let's click on Covrex enrichment, let's cancel it, and then queue it up again. Because these things will happen really quick. And what we can do is, in our power armor, we can set up a personal laser defense system that will allow us to defend ourselves in much the same way that a lot of countries defend themselves by going out and just totally obliterating the bad guys with our defense system. So but that's something I'm going to do next time. I'm going to do that, and hopefully I'm going to do that and also set up the steel station. It's going to be a lot like this copper station, and I'm going to do a lot of that off camera probably just because we're getting to the point now where you've seen this stuff and it's just extra stuff. So I'll probably do most of the setup and then just show it to you offline. But that'll be also in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I'm Superfluous Jay, and I will, as always, talk at you later.